Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is the fourth episode of our new Let's Play, The Republic of Genoa, 1.092, the now balanced Republic. So let's go through our normal, now somewhat normal, early game review. Plan on spending maybe 30 seconds to a minute. Try to make it quick, but enough so you can see what's going on. We'll start off today with the religious map mode. Not much has changed. One of the things to keep in mind is that these tiles here that are, where they've got the little dots on them, these are currently being converted. So we can see, of course, Catholic is predominantly in the northwest and where it should be. Looks like we've got some conversion happening here with the Tengri. Tengri is invading the Orthodox. And looks like Orthodox is taking over part of the Suaminuscos. And of course we've got the Shia and Sunni that are, or actually just Sunni that is trying to convert in that one spot there, the Duke of Bulgar, who you may remember is from a previous Let's Play. Other than that, you know, mostly things are going good. Looks like the war from the Prince of the Fatimids ended. He got the top two counties of Nubia, as was expected. And there's already a Monophysite heresy. That's pretty early in the game for a heresy. It's only been 4 years. Wow, it's quite early. And now I'm going to take a quick look just to see how the wars are going. Norway still has held on to England. It does not look like Norway is currently involved in any wars, so there's no succession crisis going on. France is still dealing with their independence war. Oh, actually no. Wow, there's two wars going on. There's the claim on France plus a Flemish independence war. 39% in favor of the Duke of Flanders. I have a feeling Flanders is going to break free from France and then probably get consumed by the Holy Roman Emperor, because Flanders is de jure part, I believe, yes, it's part of the Kingdom of Frisia, which is de jure, however you say it. And I gotta be, like, I don't know how to pronounce Italian. I think it's Italian. But yeah, it's de jure part of Frisia, which is de jure part of the Holy Roman Emperor. So that'll probably get consumed. Normally it kind of hides in the Holy Roman Emperor, or in France. And yeah, so how did this war end up? Still going on? No, he's still defending. Basilius is winning the war against the Seljuks, but he's also now dealing with the war for a new ruler of Bononia, the plot of Do-Vahram I of Mesopotamia. Alright, so that took a little bit more than 1 minute. But where we left off last, we were just finishing up our Holy War. So we had taken this, and we don't have a lot of holdings, so I think I will create some random vassals. Fortunately, this land is already Catholic, so we're only dealing with 2 modifiers. We've got the culture group and the recently conquered. Our culture is not likely to spread that way, but we'll be okay. Speaking of which, what is our cultural building? Pikemen. Alright, that'll work. So we'll go ahead, we'll hold on to these 2 cities, and yeah. We should probably build a trade post here since we own the county. It's very inexpensive, just 90 gold. So we'll go ahead and do that. And let's see, we are now at our limit. We need more men. Is my wife pregnant? Why aren't you pregnant, woman? I am definitely going to pick lustful, hedonistic women from now on. And if they don't give me kids, I'm going to divorce them. We could make her spy master again, then make her like us. In fact, that'd make her on par with the current spy master, so we might as well. Let's go ahead and do that. 1 day can tick, and looks like we can replace this guy with a better guy. One of the random barons is 16 diplomacy, but I don't know. I hesitate to do that since he would then have penalties against us. -20 for not being in council, plus -15 for being fired. So we'll just keep our current guy for now. Looking pretty good overall, although we definitely want to take this bishop over this guy. 18 over 8, yeah, we'll do that for sure. And then let's go ahead and get ready to convert the island, if we can. I actually don't know 100% for sure if you can do this. We can put him here, so it leads me to believe that you can, but we don't control the county itself, so, you know, he does. I wonder if we're able to convert it and piss him off. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Let's get our wife scheming. Who do we want to scheme against? Oh yeah, let's scheme against this guy. Let's try to make him... Let's just ruin his world somehow. And other than that, we still have army up. And let's see, can we do anything about this little count? He is currently in a defensive war. And that's it. No one's attacking him. Which means that he's a prime target for our single target holy war. Chain holy war! Yay! Let's re-raise our men. Let's get our boats. We actually don't need that many boats, but I'm going to raise them anyway. Get on the boats. Get on the boats. Send the boats. And eventually, I do think that we're going to have to deal with the holy war. We're going to have to deal with... Yep, there's somebody got called in. But that's okay. Let's just land. Shoot. But it's just one county, so... Ooh, and our military went up. That's good. Let's go ahead and switch it then. So we just got infantry melee weapons to level 1. Siege equipment's almost there. Let's try to get that up. Siege equipment's good. Since he only has one county, I don't think we have to worry too much about these other people coming in and stopping us. Plus, his military is very weak. Kind of gamey, but they've taken away a lot of my gamey elements, so I have to be as gamey as possible in other ways. I need more men. I want more trade posts. I'm not too worried about having them connected at this point. That'd be nice if we had one contiguous zone. Let's see, what is the button? G-H. H. Yeah, nephew. Good, more sons. H is the button, and you can see kind of, I think my name would show up there, except it's just, you can't see it, and if you zoom in too far, it shows Genoa. I think that is our trade zone. Yeah, it's owned by the Doria family. And Doria. So, you know, this one probably would have been better because it's right next to each other, and they would have both benefited from the trade zone bonus, but this one was only 90 gold. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. How long would it take the extra trade bonus to offset the additional cost of building here when it's 262 gold versus 90? It's probably a very, very, very long break-even point. Yay, we have a half-brother. Good. Alright, so that means we get more trade posts, right? Yes, it does. It says trade post limit 5, even though it says 4 out of 4. Let's build another one. We'll build one here. Is not over trade post limit X. Interesting. I bet it takes a month to update. Nope, there it is. It's already updated. It just took a week. Okay, so now we could build this one for 166 gold. Or we could build here for 260. 196. Still have not improved relations with France. But apparently we like each other pretty well. Okay, let's try to plan here. Using the H and then clicking on one of our holdings, we can see... Yes, so that one's currently being built. Apparently that one just was completed. I don't remember seeing that a second ago. Well, let's see. This trade zone is worth 24 gold. And its 24 is increasing trade post income by 10. I don't think it's really that important. I mean, really, I would like to merge them. And I might be making a mistake by placing very little value on it, but I think that just having... I'm not willing to wait any longer for the relationship, and 166 gold versus 266 gold. 262 is like 100 gold. So I put it there, and I get an extra 10% more, and it stacks. So maybe 15% more on 6 gold. That's like 9/10 of 1 gold per year. So it could hypothetically take like 100 years to break even. I don't care. I'm just going to build this one. I just want to build them because the way I understand it, if a male character dies right now, then our limit goes down. There's no penalty for being over your limit. You just cannot build more posts if you are over your limit. So whenever possible, you want to build them. And if your dynasty shrinks later, you don't lose the posts. So, yeah, speaking of which, we just lost a kinswoman. That could have very easily have been a man. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably be spending a lot more time on the dynasty tree page here, just making sure all of our, let's get men who are alive. Let's yeah, just making sure that all men are married. Like, are you married? Yes. Are you married? Yes. And are you married? No. So let's get this guy married, and let's marry him off to ideally a lustful young woman. And I don't want to pay for anyone, so we'll just conduct diplomacy, arrange marriage, and should I marry my half-brother to my kinswoman? That's probably a bad idea. Maybe I'll even take advantage of our present debutante. 28 gold. Probably not. I'm going to pay for somebody. I might as well give him some... Might as well give him some prestige. Okay, where was I? My half-brother. This guy. Well, let's try this way. Find character. Search all for women who are not in prison, who are not married, who are any ruler, any, and what if we... There's no way to sort by fertility. What is this? Zoroastrian. Interesting. I'm looking for the deadly sin #1 and the hedonist icon, which... You know, like, let's sort by stewardship, and then, yeah. We could find a German, a lustful 20-year-old German. Sounds good. Will you be willing to marry anyone? No, not me. Here. Just go to diplomacy. Arrange... Dang it. Go to diplomacy. Arrange marriage. It's kind of finicky the way you click it. If the first time you click is perfect, it'll put her there. And then I can select my half-brother. Perfect. Doesn't cost me anything. We just got a 20-year-old lustful person with quite a bit of stewardship, which is good for income if I do give him a mayor title. And I want him to make babies. Lots of them. Come on. Oh, come on. The second after I build it, now we've improved relations with France. That's just silly. Now how much would it be? Why is that not right? Oh, that's part of Barcelona. 159. Yeah, shoot. That would have been on that zone. Oh well. Live and you learn. Actually, it probably wouldn't have played out that way. Murphy's Law, it wouldn't have happened that way if I had done it differently. So, righteous imprisonment. Why can we imprison you? What'd you do? You trying to kill someone? Oh no, he's trying to see. Yeah, it's fine. Just seize it. It's okay. Good, she's pregnant. You've earned your keep. Ooh, good. So because I'm lustful, I just had an event pop to go have some fun with this 38-year-old woman who is apparently also lustful, and we might make some bastards. In fact, there's almost a 100% chance, I believe, to make a bastard. I gave her a good tumble. I'm going to fall in love with her, and she's almost definitely going to be pregnant. My wife won't like that, but I don't really care. I would like it if you could like see a lover's area, like if they had a little side section to this where you could see your relationships with direct people. But you have to search through your court, and I can search by opinion. It's one easy way to do it. Here she is. So we'll find out if she ends up being pregnant. So I just slept with my kinsman's wife. She's 38, so she's within childbearing age. And this is my heir. He's probably not going to like me if he finds out that I did that. But oh well. I'll just have to deal with it. And my 16 steward has just completely failed and has actually increased the revolt risk that we're facing in Genoa. But that's okay because I still have my counselor suppressing revolts anyway, so oh well. This is just a random courtier. I could piss him off. He's got better stewardship, but I could also improve relations with... Why do you hate me so much? Oh, you're ambitious. Alright, well. I could put you in jail, I think. Sciara of Dandalo. No. It's the wrong one. Oh well. I'm going to wait and see if this guy picks up the ambition to become steward. Yeah, I think we're okay for now. We'll just wait. If my wife gives me a son, she can stay. If she doesn't, we'll divorce her. I'm gonna rename her. I'm gonna go into the save files, rename her Breeder. Give me sons. Alright. I've accidentally apparently let him siege 2 of my holdings while I was doing other things. Because they're very weak. Let's just take it back. I'll do one more. And then we might even try to just continue to... You can't chain Holy War the same target over and over again, but you can chain Holy War multiple small targets over and over again. So now we have that new holding. We're still below our domain limits, so we don't need to give them away. I could give them away and improve the conversion by doing that, but I don't really want to do that yet. I'm gonna instead release my men, and you two are independent apparently, defending against other people, so yeah. How about we just swoop in and take that one? And while we're at it, since we're bringing our men over here, why don't we just take this one too? Raise, raise, boats, boats. Get on the boats, combine, get on the boats. Boats come this way, land there. Very rapid expansion. We've been playing for 5 years and Genoa is now over here. So that's good. And actually, since this guy has a truce timer with me, let's go to my diplomacy screen, check my truce timer, 1078. I'm going to set this guy as a person of special interest so that if he dies, I get that notification. Because I want to continue to expand into Mallorca. It's important to me. See, the key is that when you're in a fist fight and you knock somebody on the ground, you gotta, kick them in the face. You don't fight fair. Fair is dead. Dirty wins. Fighting dirty is the right approach, I think, in this game. You cannot go easy on them. So, yeah. I think we're doing okay on laws. Not really too worried about it. In fact, hey, it's another son. That's a good name. He's not a genius or anything. His genius trait's not working out for me very well, but that's okay. So I think, yeah, we'll keep holy warring and stuff and see what we can do. So I'm going to end the episode here, but the next one will be up soon. Probably tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.